What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for some Porsche Cup fixed at Road America. Yes, another Road America video. This is the final one, though. I think this is the last thing I have on the schedule that's Road America. Um, Fortunately or unfortunately, we'll just guess to see how this one goes. We've had a couple good, we've had a couple bad. This is also, I believe, our second to last week of Porsche Cup for the rest of the season. This is the end of week 9. I just got back today from Ohio. The SRX race at Eldora was great. Thanks to Banksy and Bill for making it a great trip. Adam, if you see this one, we really missed you there, buddy. But we'll have to do it next time around. We'll go somewhere else now. We've been to Eldora twice. So next time we're going somewhere else. But anyways, in the iRacing side of things, this is going to be the end of week 9 for me. Next week is a pretty light week, I guess, for the most part. Be fixed at Watkins. I told Spencer I'd run with him and then rode to Pro Michigan. So it might be another light week on videos. We'll have to see, getting back in the swing of things. And then the week after that, week 11 is Porsche Cup Silverstone, Legacy Silverstone. So that's going to be one to look forward to. And that'll be our perhaps final ever Porsche Cup race, depending on how things go with the LMDH and other factors. But we won't worry about that right now. For now, we got to worry about the fact that we got to go do some race winning. So I need some practice. I have not raced, obviously, this car in several days. I haven't raced anything in about 5 days. So yeah, last time out was, I think, Carb Cup at Dega with the guys a couple nights ago before my trip. And now we're back. And I need to practice. So we got about 13 minutes or so here. And then we'll get right at it. So I know roughly where I need to go, where I need to brake, all my markers, everything like that, but they're not 100% by any means, and they're not perfect. So we're just going to have to wait and see, play it by ear. Hopefully it's not absolutely awful and embarrassing. We're going to do our usual start from the back and just kind of try to survive. I don't have a whole bunch of confidence in this car. For whatever reason, it just feels like it's not predictable under braking. I don't know if that's a me thing or if it's a skill thing or what it is, but we'll have to play it by ear. I'm not too terribly concerned because, again, we're not aiming for anything special. We have had an absolutely dreadful last couple races for SR, so I'd really like to get a 0x or at the very least the very few X if we can, because it's been pretty brutal. So we're going to head right out, do a couple practice laps, and then we'll have a little bit of time here. Tyson Meyer looks like is registered for this race. There's Daniel Munoz. Interesting character. Good old Saturday night split here. Oh, big time cold tires and aero push didn't help. Gonna take this nice and conservative, nice and smooth. A lot of third gears around here. Kink is pretty terrifying as well. Thank God this is a pretty cool track temp here. I think it's an evening race or maybe it's morning. I don't really know. Second gear for turn 5. There are going to be a lot of fast guys on this big Saturday night split for sure, so we will not be competitive, especially with my lack of seat time the last week or so, but we're going to give it a whirl. Hopefully learn something, have some fun, have a video to run, and hopefully just not get last. And please, for the love of everything fun and good, let's get some SR, because we are hemorrhaging it at an alarming rate. Not all of my doing, obviously. Some of it is, but it's just how it goes sometimes. First lap, cold tire is going to be terrifying. Second lap, semi-cold tire is going to be also terrifying. Third lap, we might finally get some grip. Don't even remember how long this race is. Doesn't really matter. Keeping it on the track is going to be the biggest deal here. It's just going to be a big draft track, though, so I assume we're going to lose the draft at some point, certainly in the front groups. Always struggle turning into the last corner in this car, not sure why. Try to rectify that in the race. Alright.
Yes, hey.
Just about on the grass. Probably could use 5th there, wouldn't have hurt anything. chip again because I'm bad. Breaking 350 here, see if we can make that work. Just about, pretty good. This will be a Tuesday video, even though I'm recording this pretty late, relatively late Saturday evening. Not going to post anything for tomorrow, and then Monday, unfortunately, I'm going to be on the road at an appointment, so I'm not going to be able to check over the video, so we'll save it for a Tuesday video this week. I watched Dave Cameron run around here, and he struggled a lot. I mean, struggled is a loose word for him. He's fantastic, but struggled a lot through the carousel to get the thing to rotate, so it's going to be one of the problem points that I'm going to have to watch out for. And the kink, because apparently I don't know how to do that correctly. Lots of guys are going to fly through there. I am not one of them. Basically, just keep on the track, hope for some freebies. It's going to be the move. I know I am going to be way, that was awful. Way slow. But that's not really the point. It's about the fun, having something to race, get back, get my feet wet again after a couple days off. Needed and deserved days off, but days off nonetheless. Alright, let's try this again. That was a pretty garbage lap, but we'll give it one more whirl. Tracking a little better. I'd like to get into the low 12s if possible, which is still slow, but at least not awful.
Yeah, that was my bad. I don't know why I stopped there, sorry.
Not sliding rear tires would be ideal. Much smoother line through the carousel this time. See if we can carry it. Get the rear end around. That was better. Caught a little bit too much of the curve on turning, but it wasn't too terrible. About even with the previous lap. Alright, let's get this right, hopefully. I did spin there in practice on Tuesday night. Alright, well it looks like we're going to pick up about a second or so. Which is, again, still bad, but at least in the ballpark of a 12. Oh, 11, sweet, 11.6, 11. Appreciate Aiden there for getting out of the way after he went off in turn 1. Very respectful. Underdriving now, just trying not to overdrive. Aiden off again behind us. was able to get that under control. Up to 50 registered for the race with about 4 minutes to go. Definitely rotates better that second half, especially when you get back on throttle. It's kind of nice, actually. All right, let's try this a little bit. A little better. Maybe a 10th better. Gotta keep doing that. It's gonna be a big time gain there or lost if I get it wrong, obviously. Spinner up ahead, he's off track. No problem. Alright, we'll blow it after this lap. We'll hop out and just wait for the race. Looks like it's going to be a decent pickup. Low 11. Still slow, but not last, I hope. We'll go look at where that chalks up. Are we last? We are not last. Alright, that's the goal right there. Not last is acceptable. Not good by any means. 4 seconds off the super fast guys. Guy is actually super good. But, not last is the goal. Not last is where we're at. Actually, a little bit surprised that we're kind of squarely in the middle. I did not really expect that. But hey, we'll take it. Alright, we got about 2 minutes and some change here. Yeah, about 2 minutes until the race. And then that will be that. Still waiting. It's always something. I guess we could watch someone who's out. Is anybody going to be on track to show me how how I'm driving wrong? Rory, about 2 seconds off the pace, but still 2 seconds faster than where I'm at. Almost exactly, actually. Only 58 registered. I thought Saturday night we'd have more people than that. I guess this car is maybe not primarily European, but very heavy European. Return one pretty smooth there. He ran 8.8 to jump up to about, what's that, 6th place? So plenty of speed. Braking much later than I am for turn 3. It was fun to see over there. I don't think I've recorded anything here since Sam and I were there. Super fun to see over there. It was a wonderful day. Got to see a lot of her friends, so that was great. Or is he braking for 5? And is he using the whole width here? That's the question. Braking at just about past 300. Somehow just about got stopped. It was actually in there a little bit deep, but 300 is probably a reasonable number. I was braking at 350 and it was excessive. But for my skill, it was perfect. The guys that just know how to work these, especially on cold tires, is why they're so superior. I mean, I am not anywhere near that level. Obviously, I'm not saying I am, but it's just a fundamental understanding of this car that I don't have. I've had it in a handful of cars, but this is not one of them by any means. So just their ability to go out and attack right from the get-go and get everything out of it is where they find a majority of their time, where they're so successful. All right, let's get in at this. I don't even, like I said, I don't even know how many laps the race is. I would assume it's like 12 or 14. That sounds about right around here. We'll see what we can do. Just again, try not to die. Basically, we've had a lot of death recently. The Solstice races especially, but the GT4 race that nobody saw because it was that bad. That did not help the SR by any means. So we'll just have to keep plugging along. Hopefully we can turn around a little bit these next couple weeks to end the season. That would be good. And then hopefully we'll have some more plans as what's coming up on iRacing announced in the next month or so. I guess it is coming up to week 10. We'll have about 3 weeks, and then we'll have our solidified plans for what we're going to do in iRacing Season 4. Is that already iRacing Season 4? That's crazy. That can't be. Yeah, I guess it is, because it's going to be September, October, November, and then like a week of December, maybe 2 weeks. That's insane. That's going to be already basically Christmas then by the end of the next iRacing season. That's nuts, but that's how time flies when you're having fun. So we'll keep making memories, keep hopefully not getting last, and we'll call it good. Definitely need to go out for warm up though. Need all the track time I can get for all the SR we can get, and just figuring out where the heck we're off. But again, not taking this too seriously. So we are the 9 car. Guy is here, Tyson Myers here. A couple good guys, Kevin Parrish as well. We'll look at that later. All right. Car 9, I didn't see the whole entry list. I guess it would be about 20, maybe 22. 3 fields of 20 is my assumption. Cold front tire is not good. Of course, standing start in this car makes it a little trickier even. No tire warm-up. Just about skated on the rear tires there, a little bit deep on the cold fronts, but we made it. I can go a little bit deeper in the Corvette corner. I said Canada, but Corvette. Probably go deeper there into 8 as well. That was okay on the cold tires, not great, but it was okay. All right. Yep, it is 20 cars. Who else do we know in here? Nobody rings a bell other than Kevin and Guy, and Tyson, obviously. All right, let's head straight out for Q. Only got enough fuel for the couple Q laps, so I'll have to get right after it. Oh shit, I want to take the black flag, don't I? There we go. All right, I forgot. It's been a while. That's what we want. Make sure we start the last of the Q cars and in front of all the, not in front of all the fast cars that don't qual, basically, and not drive off track. Just focus. Cold tires first lap or 2, especially in traffic. You might be able to get away with second here. I prefer third, just safer. Again, we're not going to be going anywhere from the back, so. I like this car. It's just not anything that I have interest enough in to like really try to get a little better. I'm not sure I'd be good, but I mean, we could be at least somewhere in the middle if I put a lot of time into it. It's not. I like racing it for fun more than trying to be super competitive with it. So I like the system we have going right now. Should have just enough time to run our 2 non-scored laps. We'll see where those stack up. If I could not drive in the grass, that'd be lovely. A little bit of front lock up there right under braking initially. Managed to control it okay though. Just got the right front of the curb there a little bit. Managed to save it though. If I could run 11 flat on the second lap of this Q trim, I'd be happy with that. Extremely happy with that actually. With a lap together. This car does respond pretty well to bumps, much better than the previous car did for sure. Let's not go off. Let's go off. Okay. Well, trying to avoid incidents and just overdrove that. Slid the front just a little bit. Now we gotta put all the eggs in lap 2. Again, not that it matters. We're not getting scored, but just for as far as a reference point. See if we can run in 11 dead. That'd be the goal. See what this one would be, even with the mistake. Not gonna be 11 dead. It'd be like 12-7. Alright, come on, Justin. Shannon's having a tough time connecting. It looks like that might be a potential freebie. Maybe he's just having resetting issues. A little bit deep in there. Big slide on the exit with another wheel lock. Alright, let's see if we can roll through here. That's okay. Don't think it was quite as good as that one lap in practice, but it was okay. We didn't die. A lot of grip there, like I said, with the cooler track temp. Super deceiving corner, Canada corner, so tricky. Made it that time. Got on the curb big time in there in 13A. Tricky 14. A little bit of a late squeeze on the power. We'll see what this ends up being roughly. It's probably about an 11.7, so not awful. Not where we want to be, but that's okay. Again, not being scored, so there's room for improvement. Turn 5 again, so that'll be good. Let's pull 6 something. 7.6, so track's actually probably a little slower. So that makes me feel a little better about the lap I ran. Alright, 12 laps, perfect. So gonna be just under half an hour. We're starting, I guess, 15th. Is everybody connected? Yep, alright. We are ready, standing start. I'd like to change my brake bias, please, and thank you. Make sure I can get in some of these corners, hopefully without dying. Alright, we would have been way, way slow if we counted our laps, so we're gonna ignore that. As usual, if you die in this car, you're dead anyways, so no point in doing any of the fancy pit stop stuff. Again, gonna do the Dave Cam of do nothing and just floor it. We're gonna try not to get run over in turn one. Always a tricky turn one here. We're not going forwards, eh? So
I'm gonna need it, Ariel. Good luck to you out there, bud.
close at the front though between Gee and Tyson and
Yeah,
Fair
dude.
as well.
Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, really tight top five, about 6/10 or so, 5.5. So after that, it drops off a little bit, but see if top five can have a good battle. They are the top 5 car numbers, so that's probably why. All right, let's gear it up, everybody. Kevin's right in front of us here. We'll try not to run him over. Like I said, 12 laps is going to be about 26 minutes, 27 minutes, somewhere in that ballpark. So about 27 minutes from now, we will have the final lap, or maybe the finish, depending on where we are on track. So hopefully we don't die. Come on, who are we waiting for? Who's 14th? There we go, Christopher Sieber. All right, let's go. Nope, still one more. Gosh. Got everybody behind us. All right, whatever. Here we go. Ready to go. 12 laps. Thanks for coming. Let's get it. Just got to lift here, nowhere to go. Got a decent start on the row ahead, but just nowhere to run, so. Inside Benute here. Get clear in here behind Pedro so we can get a nice tow. Of course, this being a sequential car, super easy to shift, make up time in the tow. Oh, they're wrecking on the straightaway. This is going to end badly for someone. Maybe multiple people. Somehow Kevin kept going. I don't know how he saved that off the fence, but masterful save there by Kevin.
How did I just 360 that and keep racing?
That was maybe the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Wow, that was pretty impressive. A little bit of luck, I'm sure, in there, but still crazy. We avoided it, though. Oh, another one off. It's Tyson. Hopefully he's able to get back rocking. Sloppy through the kink there by me. Just about getting the front tires in there. Almost dead, but not quite. So we may have up, what, at least one spot here. Or 2 spots because there were 2 deaths. And I don't think we lost any on the grid, so we should be up at least like 13th. Maybe higher? 12th, maybe? I guess we got by Kevin as well, so we're probably going to be 12th here on this first lap. A little bit of a gap behind, a little bit of a gap in front. They're going to catch us, but it's about timing, so. Yep, P12, okay. Good start. There's Tyson attacking Pedro up ahead. Trenton now fully in the tow. Will probably have us down towards turn 8, certainly into turn 12 if he's still back there. Alright, will they have a big enough tow down here? I would assume yes. Just not gonna fight that. We'll go through. Kevin will be next. So yeah, we lost like 3-ish seconds to the guys in front that lap. Granted, we were passed, but still, kind of sad. We are the Pied Piper, holding up absolutely everybody and everything. Big dive behind there from Shannon. Again, don't know exactly what kind of damage Kevin has. It may be significant. Try leaving it third through. Didn't seem to really make a difference. Leaving third through here probably won't make a difference either, but try it. Big rear end slide. We're gonna have to be careful with the rear tires here. We're only a quarter of the distance. That time as well. Get saved by Trenton up ahead there. That was almost scary. Oh, there he goes. That one not so nice. Less nice. Sloppy exit there, going to cost us a 10th, maybe 2. But better lap. It'll be a 10, high 10. Happy with that. Granted, we did have a ton of draft that lap, but still happy to put together in an actual race session, so no mistakes is the goal. A little bit of a slide there. Probably won't hurt us anything crazy, but again, punching the big hole here for all the cars behind the lineup eventually and come through. See if we can just kind of maintain though for a little while. We are the guinea pig though. We got like 6 or 7 cars lined up behind us here. But you get behind me, you gotta deal with that. He's so brave through there, it's absolutely terrifying. Big dive from Alvaro behind on Shannon. Gets that pass done. That's for going to be for 13th, just for the time being. A little bit wide, didn't pick up a 1X, but we're going to be vulnerable down here at turn 1. As usual, not really going to have any defense, but just, you know, pick a lane and go with it. Spinner over here, keep going as aerial. Curb really spit me out at a bad angle there. Not ideal. Kevin looks like got a little bit scrolled up as well, maybe because of my entry, so not under attack this time at least. Another car off here. Alvaro was also off. Junior up ahead was spun at least though. Made some kind of mistake. Big lockup in the 14. Again, gonna leave us vulnerable on turn 1 if Kevin elects to take the chance. I'll give it to him obviously, but you know, still a big risk to have a big send because he doesn't know that. So looks like he's not going to be quite close enough to have a lunge. So to our normal line, normal break point. Curb there, we'll be dead down here. Big slide on the exit. Seaver's gonna go by aerial behind. Nice big lunge there by Seaver. Good move. Gonna be tricky here because we're not gonna be able to see the apex. Just about made it though. Box out there by aerial. Send it to 14 by Banu. getting swamped, but I knew we would. That's halfway though. Looks like Pato's on pit road with an issue or a tow, so we're not going to end up last at least. Like to keep the 0x if we can help it. So we got passed by what, 4 or 5 cars that lap. Not ideal, not pretty, but still chugging, not dead. Hopefully we can learn a little bit. I've already learned stuff, but we're still slow, predictably. So it'll be 5 to go when we come back. It's been an entertaining race, at least we've been around other cars. Going in there very, very deep up ahead. There's Pato, so maybe not last. Looks like Seaver spun out there. So with 5 to go, he may not catch us again from wherever he rejoins. It's going to be tough to catch that far back in 5 laps. Especially if we can keep some draft. Just a little bit will be helpful. Obviously, providing I don't make any mistakes, that is. I don't know if I'm overdriving 14 here or just not doing something right, but I just cannot get the nose to rotate like I needed to. Like seemingly everybody else can. It's a minor thing. It's probably 2/10 tops, but it's a big 2/10 when you're in battles like this. So whatever I'm doing there isn't great. Definitely struggling in medium speed as well. Still P16 here, 5 to go. Big slide again, a little bit too much throttle. Rear tire's starting to go away predictably. So that was where we have trouble and probably fall back on some of these more important corner exits. We just gotta try to keep it underneath us and go from there. Hope for the best. For a couple more issues of calamity. And they're very, very deep. Just got stopped. Curious what the tires are going to be like, because I feel like I'm burning through them, but I don't know what the normal wear is. Just a little bit of brake through the carousel to get the nose to swing seems to be helping a little bit at least. Should be behind there for Daniel. Trenton will get through for 17th. 4 to go, 1/3 distance left. Guy still has Rodrigo hanging on. They pretty much left everybody else just about, probably about another 8, maybe 9 minutes left here in this one. Alright, well, we screwed it. Sorry about that, Daniel. Alright, well, we were on for a 4X, or a 0X, excuse me. Now we got the 4. They just, it's compounding, just made a little mistake, went down the second gear, tried to throttle up around the outside. I wasn't even fighting him, I was trying to let him go, but didn't work. At least he's cool with it, so. Glad it didn't cost him any time or cost him his race or anything. If we catch him for some reason, we won't pass him, because I know that the mistake of running someone over, I know that all too well, so. It's going to be an 18th place finish unless we ban it again here in the last 3 laps. But let's try and make sure these are 0x laps clean, come back, be done. Zebra had a problem, had a toe there on that previous lap. I had seen that about halfway around, so. Just going to cruise now. Probably got a little bit of right rear damage, but tires I'm sure are done. And just silly again, those slight mistakes that cost us. Yeah, I know I'm losing the car in front, thanks. Very helpful. Regardless, I had fun those first, about 8 laps or so. They were really fun. Tons of fun getting to race with people, even though we were definitely the overweight fellow of the group. Definitely not up to pace with what they could have done, but we also didn't end up so far off pace that they just, passed us every corner. They actually had to work and get drafts and stuff, so I was pretty happy with it. I had fun. We did run a lap in the 10s, which I'm pretty happy with. Again, still slow, but definitely in the ballpark of where we need to be competitive at the back of the field, essentially, versus just being out to lunch. So, regardless, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Hopefully, it makes an entertaining but depressing video. We're gonna bleed some more SR for sure in such a short race like this, which we can't really afford. We're borderline down the bottom of the 3.0 range, which sucks. But that's racing. We'll just have to keep chugging away and hopefully, big slide there. Rear tires are gone. Predictably. So we're just going to keep plugging away. Hopefully we can run something that has a nice 0x, maybe be fixed this week. Watkins will be kind to us, so. Oh yeah, big time rear tire slide. They're pretty toasted. Oh jeez, alright. Maybe all 4 are roasted. Let's just chill out here and get these last 2 over with. See what the damage is going to be. And I need to go to bed because I'm very tired. Long day of driving today and not enough sleep. Looks like Shannon up ahead got into some kind of incident, maybe at turn 5. Maybe here. Still trying to get back going though. We'll get going in front of us, but if they have any other issues or have damage or something, we might be able to capitalize on that for what will be 17th. Not that it really matters, but just notable. So we gotta try to keep a little bit of pressure on, I guess. Just in case, never know what can happen. 2.5 seconds is a big gap that we will not make up, absolutely not, but one little slide we could be there, perhaps. Gotta keep trying. Reminds me of B fixture a couple weeks ago where we were running that guy down at the end and just didn't have enough time, although this time we're not going to rerun this guy down at all, but we can still see him at least. We can see somebody at the end, so gives us something to chase after, even if we're not going to get there. Big slide still again. We're trying to stay within visual distance just in case. Never know what's going to happen with a slip, especially on worn tires. Only take one, so. Gotta keep trying. One more lap. 2.5 minutes and we can be done. It can be bedtime. Justin, come on, give it a good one. Still in the low 12s. That's okay lap speed. So again, this is where we should have finished. I mean, last on pace out of the people that are left. So really just hoping for the 0x. We weren't able to get that. Again, apologize to Daniel for the 4x contact. Just incidental. Can't really avoid it. Been there. Spun right in the middle of the track. Nothing he could have done. So not his fault. But still stings on my resume. So down at turn 5 for the final time. 350 marker is our mark. There we go. Big wide turn in. There we go. Hurry downs for the final time. Carousel. Johnsonville Bridge, Speedville Bridge. Fuel level, whatever.
Good race.
Wonder where Tyson ended up. We'll have to look at that in a sec here. Made that mistake on the first lap. Followed him for a corner. Looks like he got back to 5th though. Guy did end up winning by about 3 seconds, then 6th, then 11th. So pretty good spread there at the very front. But looks like it was entertaining at least, so hopefully it was a good show. We saw very little of it. Alright. 2 final corners into 13A and B. And turn 14.
Alright, I gotta see that 360 on lap 1.
And that's going to be that. It's going to be a P18 today. Not ideal, but not entirely unexpected. Alright. See how bad the damage is. Most people had some incidents. Again, pretty sensitive track to 1X's on curbs and stuff. The 12 and 13 cars did not. They finished kind of together, 8th and 10th. Alright, well, the 4X is definitely going to sting. Not what we were looking for, but let's see what the damage is here when the results session come up. There it is. 3,200 SOF, pretty good. Top split out of 3. We only lost 0.02, so glad that it was a lot of corners at this track. 66 hour rating down. Guy gets up over 8K. I guess he was right at 8K. Tyson plus 7, up to 5,800. And we're minus 66, so we ran a 2:10.9, which was not the slowest. I guess Pato only had like 1 lap though. Everybody else is worst, or best, excuse me, with a 2:10.0 or faster. So 2:10.0, we need about 9/10 to be in the ballpark, which we did not have by any means. Maybe I could have run a 5 if I nailed a perfect lap, but we were still half second off of that. So Pato doesn't really count. Again, crashing early may have had an issue basically immediately. So we were slow. We'll take it though. That's gonna be that. A couple more weeks left. Nothing recorded for me for the next couple days at least, but the next week we'll get some B fixed in and Road to Pro, which you guys obviously won't see, but be sure to check it out on wherever you watch Road to Pro. And then we'll be rocking along. So that's going to be it. Make sure you drop a like in the... Holy crap, that was English. Make sure you drop a like and a sub. Jeez Louise. Down below, don't want you to miss any of the action from iRacing, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2, NASCAR Dirt Daytona, or anything else I may post. Till next time, bye.